Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hill empath, and I just like doing little talks on how I feel about things. And today I got all kinds of fire going on. I just had a dance party. I just had to dance it out. I was just dancing it out, man. Sometimes you just got so much in you, you just got to get it out. It's when people stuff. It's when it causes people a whole lot of dis-ease, and that stuffing turns into dis-ease. One day, eventually, evolves into disease. Disease to disease. I'm just kind of staying kind of quiet today. It's just nothing is just lining up, man. It's just like, that's why I don't gamble, man, because I get freaking tired of losing over and over and over again. It ain't worth the little bit of, whoop, I won, you know. It ain't balanced, so I don't play to win. But you gotta participate to win. Anyway, thought I'd get us to go out and get us a breakfast. And Red is astrology, man. She's in her lack mentality today, so just leave her be. Just leave her to it, you know, because it's hard enough some days to keep my own vibe up. I don't got the strength to keep two people up, so sometimes she wants to sit in her stuff. Well, it's her free will. Have at it, you know. I hate sitting in stuff. I hate sitting in shit. I hate it. And that's why I gotta get out, get moving, to get out of that vibration, that lower stuff, that lower earthly thinking. You know, when I start thinking earthly things just need to matter more than my spiritual beliefs, then time to unplug. So I ain't been watching a whole lot of anything on the internet today. I'm triggered, you know, and I can't say anything nice. I just do not say anything at all. And I listened to one talk this morning about a girl talking about New Year's resolutions, and I was like, what if freaking people, and I could only, that's the thing, is I can only listen to it for like 2 minutes. This was early when I decided that I needed to stay off. I needed to be offline today. And I was like, could you imagine if people just discipline themselves all year round? You know, discipline themselves? You know, when you sit down and you eat a meal, are you just eating the meal to nourish your body and to offer it nutrition and purity so it can run optimally? Or are you sitting down with the mindset of how many things freaking happened to you that day and how hurt you are, so these mashed potatoes and fried chicken are going to make you feel better? You know, and that happens too often. People pick that choice, and then slowly, surely, the weight comes on. You know, weighs them down. Then in the end of the year, because they didn't have the discipline right then, you know, then they have to resolve to go to the gym because you didn't have a discipline in every present moment that you're in. People need to be more disciplined, man. I think about how wonderful the world would be if people just freaking would start with 5 minutes. 5-minute meditation. No, 10. Start with 10. 600 seconds. Try not to jump on a thought train for 600 seconds. It's okay to let your thoughts roam. It's okay to have thoughts. Just don't catch up into any line of thinking. Just let them dance around like clouds, you know. People start doing that, they'll find that maybe we'll want to go a little bit longer. You start answering, you start getting recollections like, wow, questions that you've had start getting answers. Where you start getting like ideas of where to look to find the answers, then you go there and you find them, man. The universe gives us every freaking thing we need. We just got to be willing to tune into it, you know, and be patient. And that's what my problem is. I don't do patient. I ain't a patient person, Aries son. I've been made to learn to be disciplined and patient, but I don't like it. I spend a lot of time breathing like this. Because I gotta stay easy, because I'm fiery. I'm so fiery. You know? A lot of times, people, years and years, were like, you're so aggressive. And then I'm like, I don't want to be aggressive. But aggressive of by itself there's nothing detrimental to be aggressive, you know? I just had to learn to use things with, I just get so excited about stuff. Like, you know, I get so excited, like, I wrinkle a paper. Don't give me a piece of paper. Say, okay, hold this, it's important, because then my hands start sweating. Then I start thinking, and then I end up, you know, I'll drop it, wrinkle it, end up getting run over by a bus if someone puts the intent of significance on things sometimes. Makes me nervous. Little tasks, big tasks I'm pretty good at. So, emotions, man. Emotions are running high. For everyone. For everyone. People are being made to deal with them. We have to feel them, man. First part of my life, I had so much energy and so much emotion. I had no idea. I didn't know the words to put on the things that I felt. So when I found alcohol about 15, I didn't need to use words. I just found oblivion. We just put those emotions and feelings on a back burner. What happens when you start drinking alcohol is your maturity stops, so they say. I don't know. I had to mature much younger before I ever started drinking it, so I don't know how that works. Plays out for me. But so I stopped drinking when I was 26, 27, 20, 2002, 28. I was 13 years sober, and then during that time I had a lot of help learning how to identify emotions and feeling emotions. Still, I didn't put the pieces all together to yet learn how to articulate those emotions. And then after moving out to Oregon, I jumped off the wagon for, I don't know, I guess for the time period, I don't know, about a year maybe, on and on, because there's months in there that I didn't drink. And there were weeks in there that I would like go do wine tasting, things like that. So, thankfully it didn't get back to the point that it was when I quit, you know, the consequence. I came to my senses of realizing that this life isn't about me, just me. And that I got more to do, and I need to not be selfish, so I put that down again. But when I did learn a lot of things about what I read in this big book for years and years, and it made a lot more sense to me in different ways. And that's when I found Edgar Cayce and Carl Jung, and I was like, man, I think like these guys. And because ever since I was a little girl, I always thought like an old man, you know. I just always, it's just kind of what my demeanor was. People always said I was an old soul and all that stuff. So now what my intention is to do is, because it took me so long to identify emotions and figure them out, I'm supposed to help other people identify theirs and maybe recognize where their hurts and pains come from, so you can get past those and free yourself up to have a freaking rich and joyful life, you know. Life is so much more than what this earth is presenting at this current time, but it's all changing, because 2020 is going to be the year of clear vision, and a lot of people are going to see, you know, a lot of people are going to see that they want to help make this planet as glorious as it could be, you know, because just like us, in our soul sack, our spirit and our soul sack, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, she is her own living organism, just like us. She's 70% water, 30% mass, so to speak, just like us. And just like we have, like, you know, little bugs and critters crawling on us, we're those bugs and critters on Earth, you know, and we're all supposed to be cooperating. Cooperation is nature's way, man. So people are quickly finding out that it's there's so much more in nature that can make people joyful than any experience that can be bought. Yeah. And that's good for people like me, you know, the bleeding hearts. People always say that, you're a bleeding heart, and it's like, everybody's heart beats. Everybody should have a bleeding heart. It's the people that ignore, man. So I don't understand them. How, it's like, I was always the one that was like, people just tune me out. You know, I've been tuned out my whole entire life. So if you felt like that you've been tuned out in your life, you can probably relate to me in a lot of different levels. You probably can, you know. And people don't need to go by looks anymore to relate. People need to go by life experiences that you've had in life. You know, because I know all kinds of people and walks in, and there's all kinds of terrible experiences that I haven't had, but because I have had a lot of mini ones, I know what it feels like to be hurt, freaking heartbroken, and just, can I go on another day? And it's just, what's the point, and all that stuff. I know how it feels, so I want to help other people get past that, so we can collectively live a happier rest of our incarnation, you know? And at the same time, making this world worth living in for the people behind me. Yeah. Because the people ahead of me didn't do a very good job making it worth living in for me. So, least I can do is break that karmic cycle, you know? I'm trying not to do much of anything that my parents did, you know? I've pretty much broken the mold in all ways. I am definitely a self-made Marge. So, it was pretty cool today. Someone called me a shaman. I like to believe that I am one. But, you know, I can know all kinds of information. I know all kinds of data. But is the data that I know, what difference does it make? Unless I speak on it and someone else recognizes it. Shared data. That's what matters. It doesn't matter what I know. It's how other people can understand and identify with what I'm saying and how we relate. One human being relating to another. It's how sparks are made. It's how creation happens. So, anyway, that's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.